I'm telling you right now, YouTube, we, Aston Villa, can win the Conference League, and I'm telling you that as a fact. But first, drop this video a like for me, drop a comment down below, and please, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Also, as you can see in the top left of your screen, I am proudly sponsored by Luke Roper. So if you do want to get yourself any new clothing or anything like that, check out Luke's website, www.luke1977.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF20 for 20% off your whole order, including sale items. So, Alkmaar away, hands down the toughest game of the group stage by a country mile as well. And you'll know, as well as I will, that we haven't really been that good in Europe yet, have we? I mean, we lost the first game away in Warsaw, and then we beat, I can't even remember that team that we beat in the second round, in the second game. I can't remember what they're called, but it took the 95th or 94th minute to win 1-0, although admittedly in that game we did batter them in the second half. So today, all eyes are on the team for me. I wanted Unai Emery to go strong. I did, especially with how some of the fringe players have been performing in Europe and the Everton game in the Cup and stuff like that. They haven't been performing well. So when the team come out, I liked it. I think there was only 1 or 2 changes. So it was Martinez in goal, Cash at right back, Diego Carlos for Konsa, which was one of the changes, Lenglet for Pau Torres, which was one of the changes, Luca Dean at left back, of course. Luiz and Kamara in the double pivot as always. John McGinn and Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey playing kind of wide right. And then Tielemans actually playing practically up front with Ollie Watkins in the first half. But then he was dropping a lot deeper. And I have to admit, I liked it. I liked the team. As soon as I saw the team, I liked it. Because this is what I think we would have done had the injuries not have been so severe. Like you would have seen maybe Buendia play, Mings play. You'd have definitely seen like Luca Dean playing Stella Moreno and stuff like that. But because the injuries have been so severe, we've had to make a lot of changes. Whereas I think we would have just made subtle changes. And I liked that. And I'm going to sing his praises now. Because let's be real, he hasn't been performing well since he's arrived. And he's been, whether misinterpreted or not, away on Belgium international duty. But he was saying, you know, that I want to play. And I can't, you know what, I'm not going to ever criticise a player for saying that he wants to play football. Because surely you want that. You want a player to come out and say, look, I want to play football. Youri Tielemans. What a performance from Youri Tielemans. Wow. He had everything. He was pressing from the front. He was calm on the ball. He was actually beating players with like, not, I wouldn't say a burst of pace, but just being quicker in the brain, being quicker upstairs. He was unbelievable tonight. Absolutely unbelievable. By the way, if any of you don't know, the final score was 4-1 to Aston Villa away in Alkmaar in our toughest game in the group stages by a mile. That will be our toughest game that we might even play for quite a while in the Conference League, depending on which teams come down from the Europa League. Because AZ Alkmaar, by the way, are no mugs. They are no mugs. You look at their record in the Eredivisie, I think they've played 9, won 8, something deluded. Or that might be at home, or just something deluded like that. They are a good team in the Eredivisie. Their striker, he scored like 15 goals in 13 appearances or something delusional like that. They are a very, very, very good team. And we, from start to finish, just dismantled them. They didn't have a clue what to do. There was a period, I think it was straight away within like the second minute of the game. Martinez just put his foot on the ball. You know, any of us that watch Villa, which is probably most of you that are watching this video, right? You will know exactly what I'm talking about. Martinez puts his foot on the ball and we wait for the teams to engage us and press us, right? They didn't want to press because they knew as soon as they were pressing us, we could literally just pop it around them left and right. So Martinez must have sat on the ball and just chilling. He was telling everyone to calm down as well for about 30 seconds, I reckon. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. And then when they eventually did press us, we just popped it around them, little balls around the corner. It was brilliant to watch. And another acknowledgement as well for Lenglet. I thought he was very good tonight. And that is actually now 2 European games in a row. I thought Lenglet had, I didn't think he was bad on his debut away at Warsaw, but he wasn't good. Whereas then I think the last 2 games, which is, what's that team called that we're beating at home? I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, we beat the team in the last game at home, and he played, and I actually thought he was really good then. And then today, away at Alkmaar, I thought he was good, wasn't he, Lenglet? He was very good. And last but not least, in terms of players that I thought were standouts, he scored the first goal. Leon Bailey. What is Unai Emery doing to this bloke? Because he's got Leon Bailey playing at borderline Leverkusen levels. This is the player that we thought we were signing, right? Like the way you see Bailey beating people, scoring goals, setting assists. This is the Leon Bailey we thought we were going to get from Bayern Leverkusen, and he's here. It might have taken him a little bit longer to settle in. I know injuries played a massive part in that first season, but he looks a player now, doesn't he? He looks a player, like some player. And there was talk that I did a video actually the other day. There are some talk already that we are looking at extending Leon Bailey's contract. If Leon Bailey keeps playing the way that he's playing at this moment in time, then wowzer, he can be here. He is here to stay. So I'll talk you through the game. First goal came. I can't remember what happened, but somehow the ball came to Leon Bailey on the edge of the box. I think Matty Cash was going on the overlap, I think, wasn't he? And then the ball came to Leon Bailey on the edge of the box. He took a little chest down and on his weaker foot, on his right foot, drilled it on the half volley beautifully into the bottom corner. It was a beautiful finish. And that, I think I would have started Leon Bailey today. So that's why I was happy that he started Leon Bailey, because I think Leon Bailey is a pretty confident player. Like, I think he's a confidence player, should I say. So, like, when he's feeling himself now, and you can see the way he's moving and running at people and picking the right options, you can tell that his confidence is high right now. And we kind of need to ride that wave for as long as it lasts, right? And the moment he hit that on his weaker right foot, it was like, boom! Beautiful into the bottom. Oh, it was such a sweet strike. So that made it 1-0. And then about 5 minutes later, or not long later, one of their players did a suicide pass to the left-hand side. John McGinn intercepted it beautifully. And Ollie Watkins made a wonderful run, like dragging the defender away. And Yuri Tillemans, who was playing kind of like in that number 10 role, kind of like the shadow striker, basically the Diaby role as we call it now, because that's where Diaby plays. He kind of peeled off Watkins and didn't make that run. He kind of made the run to the right hand side of the box, and McGinn played a beautiful ball, wonderful across Yuri Tillemans, and the ball actually, the pass from McGinn actually took a little bit of a deflection off the left-sided player, off the left-sided centre-back. So Tielemans had to react really quick, killed the ball dead, and then slotted it beautifully past the, well, not even past the keeper, through the keeper's legs. And that was 2-0 at half-time. And I have to admit, at that point, because of how dominant we were in the game, I thought it was game over. I was sat there right on that bed, as you can see, right there, watching on that TV right there. And I just said, that's it. Game done. GG's in the chat. Game done. Nothing really happened then in the first half. Alkmaar missed a bit of a sitter, and I can't remember what the striker's called, like Paldes or Parades, something like that. He missed a sitter, but I think Diego Carlos actually put him off in his I was going to say rear view mirror, but he kind of put him off in the eye line and he just skied it. That was it, 2-0 at half time. Second half starts and they do come out. Alkmaar did come out pressing us and they definitely had more intent. But then we kind of played it around and then Tielemans played a lovely through ball. We kind of broke their press a little bit. And then Tielemans was on the ball. He played a lovely through ball through to Leon Bailey. And Leon Bailey's going through on his left foot. So you think he's going to hit it on his left foot. He doesn't. He does a beautiful shot back inside. So he comes back onto his weaker right foot. Tries to curl it into the bottom corner. It is actually a good save by, I think, whoever the keeper is. I think it's Matt Ryan or Matt, whatever his name is. But anyway, it's a good save by the keeper, but he just palmed it straight into Ollie Watkins, who then tapped it into an empty net. And it was 3-0, and at that point, the game was completely done, and I mean done. The fourth goal, can't remember who it was, got it on the right-hand side, played a lovely ball down the line to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is driving into the box. You're thinking he's going to cut back on his left foot. He doesn't. He plays a beautiful right-footed ball into John McGinn, who kind of just flicks the ball past the keeper. 4-0. Game over. They then scored a goal. And I'm actually trying to remember what their goal was. Oh yeah, they played a ball over the top. There was a player offside, so I kind of think our players thought that the linesman was going to put his flag up. So like our players didn't stop as such, but they were kind of like expecting the linesman to put his flag up. That player then didn't go for the ball. He did that thing where he goes towards the ball, but then just goes like that. Oh yeah, I'm not going towards it. I hate that. Remember Man United's goal a few years ago with Rashford and that? Kind of like that. I hate that. It annoys me because he's obviously interfering with the players and he's running towards the ball, right? And then he kind of stops. And then one of their players comes in from behind. And he hits a beautiful shot straight into the bottom corner. So I think Emi Martinez will be a little bit, not aggy. Yeah, will he be aggy? He'll be a little bit pissed off about that. You know, he's lost his clean sheet. But it is what it is. But like the title of the video is going to say, that is the type of performance away at Alkmaar. 4-1. Battered them from minute 1 to minute 90. That's the type of performance where if our players didn't have, not the confidence, but didn't have that belief that, yeah, we can win this Conference League, I think they do now. That is, and I remember the commentators that were talking about it, and they even said that this is the type of performance where they go, yeah, we can actually win this competition, and we can. And I firmly believe we are one of, if not the favourite to win it. With a performance like that, the way we're playing, the goals we're scoring, even players that are coming in that aren't starters, you think Pau Torres, he's a brilliant player, but he drops out and Lenglet comes in, you don't even notice that Pau Torres isn't playing because Lenglet is almost like a slightly less good Pau Torres, isn't he? He's still got the attributes that Pau Torres has, but Pau Torres just has them a little bit higher. So there's kind of no drop off. I thought Diego Carlos didn't actually play that well today. I think that was the one position where we didn't really play well. I think Diego Carlos had a bit of a stinker. But yeah, I'm not going to moan. We won 4-1, right? Kamara and Luiz. Luiz just gets better every time I watch him play. He's so effortless. And I think Zaniolo, when he come on, didn't actually play that well, really. I thought he actually was quite poor when he come on. But that is it. 4-1. Drop a like on today's video for me, YouTube. Drop a comment down below. What did you think to the game? Who was your man of the match? My man of the match has got to be Yuri Tielemans. Honestly, especially with how Yuri Tielemans has been playing. He's not been good, has he? Since he's come from Leicester. Well, on a free, but since he's come from Leicester, he's not been good. But today, that's the Yuri Tielemans we want to see. I'd start him on Sunday, and I'll do a predicted lineup probably tomorrow for the Luton game. But I'd start him. I would 100% start him. I really would. I think after that performance, he will be full of confidence. Start him. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, YouTube, who your man of the match is. And please as well, hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love of positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love. Up the Villa.